being here. Ready? In. Shut. Down. Good. All right, so jog in place, but listen while I talk us through what we're going to do today. Okay, so we're going to do a drill called load and explode. Raise your hand if you've ever done this in one of our classes before, something called load and explode. Doesn't look like anyone. Okay, cool. So this is going to be brand new, so you guys just do your best. Now, if you have a twin sister standing right next to you, you're going to need to be very careful when we do this. If you have a sofa or a chair or another family member or a house, just whatever it is, be very careful because this is going to involve us loading one direction and then exploding the opposite way. Okay, so just be aware, right? The first of our 5 A's for self-defense of your surroundings, okay? So load and explode is exactly that. You're going to load on one side and then explode the opposite direction. So when I load, I'm putting all of my weight on this one leg so that I can push off of it and go to the opposite side, okay? So to start, okay, we're going to explode to our left. So when we explode one direction, we have to load on the opposite leg. So if I'm going, if you guys are going to your left over here, you're gonna load all your weight on your right leg, so do it with me. Put all that weight on the right leg, and then push off and then go over to your left. All right, do this with me, guys, and come back over. Come back over, we're gonna do the same thing again. So you come back over to the right side, okay? We're gonna load and explode to our left, okay? So on the first hut, I want you to stop running and just put all your weight on that right leg. Okay, on the first hut, ready? Hut! Everyone loaded on that right leg? So you should be able to like pick up that left leg, have like almost no weight on there, good. Now on the second hut, I want you to push off that right leg and explode over to the left as far as you can, ready? Hut! Good, okay, so y'all are getting the idea. So load and explode. So you load on that opposite leg and then explode the other direction. Okay, so we're gonna do it one more time, that same side before we switch legs. Okay, so first hut, you're gonna load on the right. Second hut, you're gonna explode to the left. Here we go, ready? First hut, hut, load. Second hut, explode, hut. Good, now stay where you are. Stay where you are, because we're gonna correct ourselves to get back over where we started by loading and exploding the other direction. So now, you're gonna load and explode to your right, which means that you gotta load on that left leg. Okay, so first hut, you're gonna stop running, you're gonna load all that weight on the left side. Second hut, explode to the right. Here we go, ready? First hut, hut, load. Wait a second, don't explode yet. Second hut, explode to the right, hut. Good, okay. I'm gonna turn around and face the same direction as y'all. Right? So we're gonna go to the left on the hut. I want you to load and explode all on the one hut. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. Load and explode. I don't care if you practice doing cross behind, if you practice doing cross in front, if you want to shuffle, if you want to hop, if you have those different foot movements in your curriculum, play around with it. Or if you're just gonna explode all over here and do something silly with your feet, that's fine too, okay? But especially in my upper ranks, if you know cross in front and cross behind, shuffle and hop, try playing around with some of those, okay? All right, on the hut, load and explode to our left, here we go. Hut! Good, all one hut. On the hut, load and explode to our right. Hut! Load. Good. Back over to the left. Hut! And one more time to the right. Hut! Load and explode. Good. Now, we can do this going forward and backwards as well, but for the sake of time and space, I just want to stick with us going left and right. However, now that y'all have gotten the idea of that, I want you to add you want to do. I want you to throw at least 2 or 3 different techniques, okay? So I might go jab, cross, knee strike, right? Or I might come over here and go reverse crescent kick, elbow, back fist, okay? You get to pick, all right? Somewhere between 2 or 3 techniques after you load and explode. All right, nod your heads to indicate yes, sensei. Everyone got that? Yes, sensei. Awesome, okay. I'm gonna turn and face the same direction as y'all a couple more times, and then I'm gonna watch. All right, so we're gonna load and explode to our left on the hut. Load, explode, 2 or 3 different techniques. Here we go. Hut. And keep jogging in place. Back to the right. Hut. Load, explode. Good. I'm gonna face y'all. I'm still doing it, but I'm also watching. Here we go. Back over to your left. Hut. Good. Right. Hut. Good. All right, now I want y'all to be even more aware of your surroundings, okay? Because now, instead of just always going left, right, we're gonna try and mix it up. So I might say right 2 times in a row. So you gotta keep going to your right and keep going to your right, okay? If you have a bookshelf that you run into, or a house, or a tree, stop, don't run into those things, okay? But otherwise, try and be mindful, because we might keep going one direction before we go the opposite, okay? So everyone kind of recenter yourself in your room, or wherever you are right now, so that you have room on both sides, because you're not gonna know which direction I say first. And keep jogging, keep jogging, keep jogging. Keep jogging, there we go, there we go. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna call it out. Load, explode, 2 or 3 techniques, and then ready for the next one. Here we go. Right, hut. Right again, hut. Left, hut. Left, hut. Good. Right, hut. Left, hut. Good. Awesome, awesome. Back to the left again. Hut. Good. And one more to the right. Hut. Good. Nicely done. Lucy, I'm really glad you didn't destroy that bookshelf. Everyone slow it down a little bit. Shake your legs out. Shake your arms out. Get a big, deep, full breath of air. Breathe in. We're going to get a water break in just a couple minutes. And out. Breathe in again. And out. All right, take your feet, spread them. Double or triple shoulder length. Keep your legs nice and straight. Stretch down, touch the floor, the ground, whatever's there. Walk your hands over to your left foot. Try and touch your nose to your knee. And over to the right. Same thing. Back down to the middle. Keep your hands there. Walk your feet in. Just a little bit to about rectangular stance. Then come on up. Bend those knees. Keep your back straight. Make sure your butt's not tucked out behind you. Pull your hands back for punches. Good. I'm going to call out a height. I want you to punch at that level. I don't care which hand you use, okay? But listen for the height. It's either going to be high, middle, or low. listen and punch at that level. Low, high. Good. High, high. Middle, high. High, high. Good. Load your hand each time. Good, strong punches. We're not doing rising block, punching straight ahead, nice and strong. Low, high. Low, high. What stance are we in, everyone? Rectangular stance, so bend those knees. Good. Middle, high. That's right, Ben. Trying to make a square, right? A rectangle. Middle, high. High, high. Low, high. Low, high. Middle, high. High, high. High, high. Middle, high. Low, high. Low, high. All right, now I'm going to stop saying cut. I'm just going to call out what level. See how fast you can do it. Ready? High. Middle. Low. 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 High. Middle. 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 High. Low. High. Middle. Middle. Low. High. 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 Low block. Whoa. Then Sensei Rachel threw that in there. Middle block. High. Rising block. High. Good. Jump your feet back to natural stance. High. Shake your legs out. Shake your arms out. Out here, get a really quick drink of water. Ready? Bam. Cha. 30 seconds. Go. That's what I like. Asking for water.
Hi, everybody. Just give you a few more minutes, a few more seconds to come back for your water break. Good to see everyone today. So, for the next thing, I'm going to kind of build off of something you just worked on and what we worked on last week. So, last week we had the padded weapon out, and if I did a middle swing, you use your inner middle block. If I came in high, it was a rising block, and if it was low, it was a low block, right? Kind of like what we were just doing here, where Sensei Rachel is telling you high, middle, low, and you're punching. So let's just start where we were last week. If I swing high, rising block, middle, inner middle block, and low is a low block. So we'll just start with that, and we're going to build on that, all right? So, high strike, rising block. Low strike. Middle strike. Middle strike from the other side. There we go. High. High. Low. Middle. Low. High. Back up. There we go. High. Middle. Low. Middle. Okay, so you guys see me getting that part. So there's another part for you about getting offline. So if someone's attacking me, I don't want to stand here. So if someone's coming at me, I don't want to stand here and let it hit me. I want to come to the side so that attack goes past me and misses. So the idea of getting offline, so put your arms out like this. There we go. Not way out here, more at like a V ahead of you, right? So if I'm getting offline, I'm going to go on one of those two angles. So I'm either coming off here to this side or coming off here to this side. Not going way left, way right, but ahead and to the left or ahead and to the right. So we're going to do that same exercise we just did where I'm swinging at you, but now step forward to one side or the other and do your block, okay? So if I'm coming in with a high strike, not only are you doing your rising block, but you're getting offline and doing your rising block, okay? So if I do a middle strike, get offline strike, offline and low block. Good, that's looking good. High strike, offline and rising block. So listen, we're doing the block, not the strikes. So if you want to do the block, there we go. I do a middle strike, get offline and enter middle block. There we go. Low strike, offline, low block. And we can go to either side, so try and mix it up too. You can go to your right or to your left. A few more of these. High strike, offline and rising block. Low strike, offline and low block. There we go. Middle strike, offline and middle block. Great, you guys are doing great. So now, we're gonna add to that kind of what you're doing with Sensei Rachel. So now in addition to getting offline, doing your block, we're gonna add a counterattack or two. So my white belts, yellow belts, do your block and one counterattack. Purple belts, blue belts, make it two, maybe mix it a kick. All right? So what I'm looking for is you're gonna get offline, do your block, and then one or two counterattacks, all right? You pretend I heard yes, senpai. All right. So if I'm doing high, offline, rising block, some sort of counterattack, can be a punch, can be a kick, can be a back fist.
There you go, Quinn.
Nice. All right, middle strike, get offline, do your inner middle block, and some sort of attack. There we go. And when we're doing those attacks, if I'm moving over here, and my opponent's right here, I want to punch over here, I want to punch where my opponent is, right? So angle back towards the middle of where you were just were. I'm doing a low strike. Yep, low block, counterattack, good. High strike. Nice, looking really good, everybody. Middle strike. Great. Low strike. All right. I'm going to stop saying which one we do. You have to watch and see what I'm swinging for. Great job, everybody. Mix it up there for you. It's a high strike. Nice. Guys are getting this well. Try and move when you're blocking. Don't just block, but move and block. There we go. Nice.
What are we doing?
Nice. You guys are mixing up your attacks. That's good too. There we go. Just a few more. Good job getting offline. Another high one. All right, last one. Give me a good ki. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Let's back off the Sensei Rachel. All right.
All right, thank you, Senpai Grant. Okay, so if If you needed a quick sip of water, get your 5-second sip of water. And then we are going to practice our test katas again, okay? Now, let me specify this, okay? Especially my upper ranks, okay? If your test kata is something that you're a little shaky on and you need some extra practice with or you don't feel as comfortable with, either type it in the chat box right now or have a parent send me an email and I will get with you one-on-one, okay, to make sure that we're working and you're doing things the right way, okay? But otherwise, understand that you're going to have to modify some things because you're doing your kata either in a living room, outside in the backyard, wherever you may be, and you're not going to have the same space as we would here at the dojo, okay? If you're not quite sure what your test kata is, you can always do the one that you just tested on, right, that you're comfortable with, okay? Or you can always drop back down to katas 1, 3, or 4, okay? So I'm going to be doing kata 1, okay? Quinn, how do you feel with pin on 2? You think you can get through it? Or do you want to do pin on 1? So, okay, me and you can get together later, okay? All right, so thanks, Quinn. All right, so do pin on 1 for tonight then, okay? Otherwise, everyone else, okay? Get ready, get in your natural stance. I'm going to be doing kata with you, okay? We might have to modify how far our stances are. This is going to be one of the few times where instead of us being like, get in a better, deeper forward stance, I'm going to say, you know what? It's okay if you're in a short little baby forward stance because you don't have enough room. You're going to take out that clock behind you, Marshall, if you go into any deeper of a stance, okay? So I give you permission to have some baby stances on this round, okay? All right, so I'm going to be doing kata 1 with those people. Again, if you have a different test kata, kata's 2, right? Kata 5, any of the pin-ons, okay? Do your own thing, okay? Everyone else, you can follow along with me. I'm going to turn and face the same direction as you guys. Okay, we're gonna do it 1 hut, 1 move. How do we 1 hut, 1 move, or 1 hut, 1 direction? What do we think? What do we think? Here, I want y'all to nod your heads. Okay, either 1 hut, 1 move. Any head nods? 1 hut, 1 direction. I see a couple more head nods. Okay, all right, 1 hut, 1 direction. I'm gonna go slow though for those of you who need to follow along. Okay, so we're gonna bow here. Good natural stance. Get ready for this, guys. Because when we're practicing at home, if you goof off all the time when you get back into the dojo, we're going to be able to tell. All right? So we've got to try hard even when we're at home. All right? Because there's going to be a day where we get back in here and we want to give you guys stripes and new belts. Okay? And some of you who have been coming to these classes consistently, that's going to happen sooner for y'all than for some others. Okay? So keep up with it. We recognize you're hard working. It is hard to be at home and to practice. All right, so your test kata. Ready? 1 hut, 1 direction. We're going to bow in first. Name. Cha. I'm going to turn around so that if you're doing kata 1, any of the white belts, we're all doing kata 1. Okay, we're doing 1 hut, 1 direction with baby stances. Here we go. Hut. Opposite direction. Hut. Then wait for the huts. Good, get ready to go down the aisle. So y'all are gonna go towards your video and I'm gonna be going away. Hut. Hey. Good. All right. Those of you doing kata 1, back foot turns. We're doing what's called a 270-degree turn. So you're going to turn all the way, back foot lifts all the way around you, all the way so that you end up over your right shoulder. Low block, step through punch. Do your best. Turn, 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 turn. Low block. Nice, guys, Kalia. And punch. Good. 180-degree turn behind us, front leg moves. Right forward stance, right low block. Step through, left punch. Good, going back down the eye. This time I'm chasing you guys. You're going away from your video camera and I'm going towards it. Low block. 1, 2, yeah. Roman, I think you just ran straight into my punch, dude. Finish up this kata. We're still bowed into kata. 2 70-degree turn. Back foot moves. Left foot turns all the way around over your right shoulder. Here we go. That's it, Charlie. Hut. Big turn. Left forward stance, left low block. Then step your punch. Perfect, Charlie. Nicely done. Good. Last 2 moves. Turn behind, just like at the beginning. Hut. Right forward stance, right low block. Left forward stance, left punch. That's fine. Push back to natural stance. Hut. Bam. Cha. Good. All right. So keep practicing your test katas, okay? Even if you have to modify it a little bit, and if you aren't sure of how your test kata goes, like I said, let me know, okay? Or you can always go on manual.kungnu.com, or you could probably YouTube it too and find all the videos for all your katas, okay, so that you can do it. Now, the last thing we're gonna do tonight, I want you, if you are able to, okay, if you're in your living room and you have nice carpet, or even if you're at home and you have hardwood floors, being careful. If you're outside, be careful if the ground is hard. But we're gonna go over low side drop, okay? Now we're not gonna, wait a second, we're not sitting on the couch yet. All right, so we're gonna lay down on the floor instead, okay? Get off that couch, lay down on the floor. There we go, thanks, Lucy. All right, so if you're able to adjust your videos down, okay? What we're gonna start by doing is just making sure we know the correct positioning for our bodies, okay? We're not throwing ourselves on the floor or anything. All we're doing, especially if you're outside like where Quinn is, please, Quinn, don't try and do a side drop on that back deck, okay? But what we want to do is make sure that we know the positioning of our bodies so that if we were to take a fall, we wouldn't hurt ourselves, okay? So when we do this, the way that we do it when we fall, when we take what's called a low side drop, okay, which is a change in our kids' curriculum, it's now for the yellow belt level, okay, is that when you fall down, when you're on your side, you're gonna have your arms straight, okay? I'm gonna have my leg straight, my arm and my leg are parallel. So look at the difference between my arm and my leg now versus up here, okay? So I want my arm and leg pointing the same direction. I don't want my knee to hit. I don't want to bang my knee on that ground, okay? So when I do this, sometimes I might have my ball of the foot up. Sometimes I might have the whole leg up here and it's just the thigh kind of hitting, okay? Because again, if you're outside, you'll notice and you'll hurt yourself if you hit the wrong thing, okay? Notice also, I'm not like this, okay? You don't want to land on your elbow. You can jam your shoulder, okay? So, we're all hopefully laying down, pick a side, it doesn't matter which side, but it is called side drop. So when I do this, I'm not laying on my back looking up at the ceiling, all right? I am on a side, okay? Now, if you're able to, again, be very careful of what is around you, okay? And Quinn, if you, and Ben too, depending on where you guys are, if you're not able to do this, that's okay, okay? But what I want you to do is kind of roll over to the other side, okay? And just feel what it's like on the other side. So again, palm down like you're slapping the floor, okay? My arm and my leg are parallel, right? And I'm not on my shoulder and I'm not laying flat on my back, okay? So I'm over here on the side, right? This is a little homework assignment for y'all because we're about out of time for today, I think, okay? So especially this is good if you're outside right now and can't do this or you're not on a softer thing, you can practice this on your bed if you have enough room. What I want y'all to do later, okay, is to practice going from one side to another. And when we do that, y'all can just sit up and watch if you need to be able to see, okay? When we do that, I'm gonna kick my legs up and then come over to the other side. Okay, so each time when I do that, I come up and then land down, up and down, okay? I don't know that I specified this, but the other leg, whichever side is not on the ground, this knee is bent, it's ready to kick, right? My other hand is ready to block or ready to attack, okay? So you have one arm and one leg down, the other two are ready to go, okay? So your homework for next week, just play around with that a little bit, okay? The important things that I want y'all to remember, your takeaway is not to land on your elbow like this, okay? land with your arm up here because that can hurt your shoulder too. You want your arm and foot parallel, okay? And you don't want all these important things to hit the floor. Because there will be a day where you will do a side drop right here on this floor, and if you don't do it correctly, it's gonna really hurt. Okay? All right, so everybody stand up. Oop, I need to. I was trying to back up, and then I remembered I changed the camera. All right. Left turn if you need it. Why not? Straighten your uniforms if you have them on, shirts. Straighten your lines if you're lined up next to a brother or sister. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. All right. Thank you all for being here. Like usual, right after we bow out, I'll stop the recording and we can say hey to each other before we sign off. All right. Let's meditate.